If you've been scrolling through endless listings, watching YouTubers compare squat racks, fold-up rigs, and those sleek, smart machines that promise a full-body workout in a single footprint, you know the feeling of hesitation. The question that keeps looping in your head is simple: will this thing actually replace my gym trips? Or am I just buying a fancy piece of furniture that gathers dust? Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk through the Speediance Smart Home Gym, break down what it does in real life, and help you decide whether it earns a spot in your living room, or if you're better off sticking with dumbbells and a mat. First off, the biggest claim the Speediance team makes is that the machine is an all-in-one digital weight system that can handle up to 220 pounds of resistance. On paper, that sounds like enough muscle-building potential for most home users. And the fact that the resistance is digital means you aren't dealing with a stack of plates that need to be manually loaded and unloaded. The AI Smart Coaching System is another headline feature. It connects to an app, watches your representatives, and offers feedback in real time. For a beginner who has never set foot in a squat rack, that kind of guidance can be a confidence booster. But it also introduces a layer of complexity. You need a decent Wi-Fi connection, a compatible smartphone, and the willingness to spend a few minutes each session checking the app's suggestions. Let's talk about the day-to-day experience. I set the unit up in a spare corner of my garage, folded it out, and ran through a typical full-body circuit that includes squats, bench presses, lat pulls, and a couple of standing shoulder presses. The folding design really does what it says. You can collapse the frame in under a minute and slide it against the wall, which is a huge win if you're sharing space with a home office or kids' play area. The digital resistance changes smoothly. You press a button and the system ramps up or down, so there's no clunking of weight plates. That seamless transition is especially helpful for supersets where you want to move quickly from a lower body move to an upper body one without stopping to swap plates. However, the convenience comes with hidden trade-offs. The digital weight system relies on a motor-driven mechanism that, while quiet, does produce a low-frequency hum when you're at higher resistance levels. In a quiet apartment, that hum can be noticeable to a roommate studying in the next room. The motor also adds a bit of maintenance overhead. The manufacturer recommends periodic lubrication of the resistance cables, which isn't something you think about when you buy a traditional rack and plates. If you're the type who likes a set-it-and-forget-it piece of equipment, the extra upkeep might be a deal-breaker. Now, who actually benefits from this machine? If you're a newcomer to strength training, the AI coaching is a genuine asset. The app walks you through form cues, counts representatives, and even suggests a progression plan based on how many weeks you've been consistent. That can prevent the common pitfall of doing the same routine forever and seeing no results. People with limited square footage also get a lot of value. You get a squat rack, a bench, a lat pull-down, and a leg press all in one compact footprint. For families where the gym has to double as a kid-proof play space, the ability to fold it away after a workout is a practical feature you won't find on a traditional power rack. On the flip side, seasoned lifters who are comfortable loading plates, swapping bars, and tweaking their setup will likely feel constrained. The 220-pound digital limit is respectable for most home users, but serious strength athletes who bench 250 pounds or squat 300 pounds will quickly outgrow the resistance range. Moreover, the machine's bar path is fixed, which means you can't adjust the angle of a bench press or a shoulder press beyond what the design allows. That rigidity can feel limiting for those who enjoy experimenting with different grip widths or bench inclines. Another practical consideration is the learning curve of the app itself. The first few sessions involve pairing the unit, calibrating your profile, and letting the AI watch you. If your phone's battery dies mid-workout, or the Bluetooth connection drops, you're left to finish the set without guidance. The system does fall back to manual mode, but you lose the instant feedback that made the whole smart concept appealing in the first place. In my experience, a solid 10-minute app setup each week is enough to keep things smooth, but you have to be comfortable with that level of tech integration. Let's address the price-to-value equation. The Speediance Smart Home Gym sits in the mid to high range for home gym equipment, costing more than a basic power rack, but less than a full commercial-grade multistation. The value proposition hinges on three things: space savings, digital coaching, and the convenience of a single resistance source. If you weigh those against buying a rack, a set of plates, a separate bench, and